Hi, I'm Jerry Harvey. I just want to go through and describe all of the Siren series models we have here. So basically, our very best piece is the Layla. Layla is 4 low, 4 mid, 4 high with a 4th order crossover. Very accurate, very detailed. It's actually a piece that you could actually master a record with. Bass response goes from 0 to plus 13 dB, and you can adjust that on the cable for your take. Every one of these pieces has what's called freak phase, which makes the earpieces phase correct. So what happens is we put the low, mid, and high components all within 100th of a millisecond, so they arrive at exactly the same time, and it gets rid of all the phase issues between the components. The Layla is titanium, full titanium shell with a carbon fiber insert. Let's talk about Roxanne. Roxanne was my very first in the Siren series. The original shell was made out of acrylic and it had a carbon fiber faceplate. We've since changed that to go with the whole full metal jacket approach. Everything is made out of a material or metal or a titanium. This was the very first quad low, quad mid, quad high driver earpiece, freak phase like everyone else. The difference is this has got a very, very rock and roll tuning, very punchy on the bottom end, very robust. The difference between the Roxanne and the Roxanne II is that I've used a high frequency crossover out of the Layla, which gives it more of a Layla top end, but still has all the meat and potatoes of the Roxanne, which is, like I said, this is a rock and roll piece for the rock and rollers. The next one is Angie. Angie was a Kevlar shell. Now it's CNC billet aircraft aluminum, the same as Roxanne and the Rosie. It has a black anodized CNC billet cap with a carbon fiber pig. The Angie has the high frequency drivers from the Layla. So it's dual low, dual mid, and quad high. So this gives the exact same top end response from the mid highs to the upper highs as the Layla. The difference is it's dual low, dual mid, and 4 highs obviously. But the vocal is a little bit more forward in the Angie. It's for someone that likes more classical music and likes something with a little bit more songwriter, singer-songwriter maybe, because the vocal's a little bit forward. The bass response, even all the way up, is only about plus 10 dB, so it's not a robust piece, but it's a very well-balanced piece. And a lot of people like the overall audio signature of this. And now Rosie is the new Siren girl. So Rosie comes from AC/DC, a whole lot of Rosie, which was Bon Scott, the singer, had a one-night stand with a large woman, and he wrote about it. So anyway, the cool thing about Rosie is that it's our entry-level piece of the Siren series, and it's one of my favorite pieces. The original 6-driver 3-way earpiece I invented at when I first started Jerry Harvey Audio, it was called the 13. This is a modified version of that. New high driver, new mid driver, new low driver, much more elaborate crossover network, so it's much more wider frequency response, more accurate. And the cool thing about this is that the 13 didn't have adjustable bass, and even the 13 with the bass all the way up was a very medium bass response. This you can have it go from 0 to plus 13 dB, so you can have a flat frequency response all the way across the line, or you can have a punchy bottom end. So when the bass is all the way up, it's basically a kind of a hybrid between Layla and Roxanne. When it's down, it's more like an Angie or an old school 13, but much more refined than the old 13. CNC billet body, matte finish, copper bezel with carbon fiber insert. And once again, all of these products have freak phase. They are all phase correct earpieces. And there you have it. That's the girls. I hope you come and listen to them and let us know what you think. So all the earpieces I design come from my love of music and rock and roll. And I know the Japanese people love music as much as I do. So I hope that with these designs I do not disappoint, that you are very happy with what I've created so you can get the most out of your listening experience. I try to design pieces that are very versatile and deliver exactly what the source is giving to them. So please come and take a listen, and please give us some feedback. I hope you love our pieces, and we're we're very happy to launch these new products in Japan. It's always a highlight to come here, and thank you so much, and I appreciate all your continued support.